All right, quickly I'm going to show a fairly easy Tuite technique, stand-up grappling. It's a palm turn, but you got to get the principles of the palm turn. Palm turn usually comes off of a push. This is if you can intercept the push before it gets to you. Once it gets on you and pushes you, then the hand is here, or you're already pushed back. Even if you get push me back, even if he pushes me back, now his hand is not in the same position. His hand is not coming forward at me in order for me to grab this and do it. If I was able to be pushed back and then reach back up and grab him, understand you have to then come into him to drop him in order to do the technique. But either way, if you push, if I'm able to see that coming, and I know it's coming, when you do the palm turn, the most important rule is my palm goes to his fingers. Don't go palm to palm, and definitely don't put your fingers in his palm. Just about everybody's hand is going to be bigger than mine, so if I do this, I'm screwed. He just palm turned me, right? So as the hand comes in though, I don't want to be like this. Everything you look at is the angles, 45-degree angle. I don't cover across here and try to grab. I angle this way. This angle cuts me at that 45. These fingers wrap around and lock onto the index finger. But then here, my palm is turning his pinky back behind and squishing. So with just the hand portion of it, I make a fist and come to here. That gets the person to start moving. Back up, please. This hand slips in, and I always let my thumb go to heart 6. Heart 6 shuts off the strength to the wrist, locks on and turns, so this turns this way, as this turns this way and this way. It's spinning here and here to come to my waist, to get in and out. So as the person pushes, you come in and lock here, right to this side. So two-way action, I pull him here as I step that way, and you have your shot. It's quite hard and difficult to catch a push off the first time. But always use your mind. If I tell him, don't do this, you can't do that, we're all going to be, what? Yes, I can. You know, it's putting a sign on, you know, take a child and put a sign and say, do not touch, and then watch. See how long it takes for them to touch. They'll be looking at it. Well, what happens if I touch it? Touch, right? So if he pushes me, but dude, you better not ever do that again. Boom, wham! He's gonna do it again, and then you're able to come in for the technique. But the main focus that you have to think is not straight across. It's cutting this angle, 45-degree angle. Lock here, because think about this. It would be just like doing a finger lock. Make this angle so as you have the index finger going, you're making the pinky go back and behind. The farther the pinky goes back and behind, that's what starts pushing and dropping in to lock that in. So as you turn, that goes. This turns and pulls back and in. This is turning this direction and then taking his fingertips, not only here, but if you can picture, then spinning this way. One other quick element, your thumb does not go behind. The only reason people's thumb goes behind, push slow, is because people push slow and then we go and grab. If I have him like here and my thumb is behind, that's a lot of work and it starts hurting your thumb because your thumb stops you, it bases you. Keep your thumb together. You can do that one-handed then off of somebody when they come in. Your thumb stays with your hand Don't overlap the joint. Cross up at an angle. Rotate side to side and up and down. Take the wrist and picture taking these two parts and switching them into place as it comes to your hip.